Johor Darul Tajim are to come in Malaysia, but for now they are here in Indonesia, hoping to beat AC Milan and to get their second win of this pre-season tour. Following up the win they got against Western Sydney Wanderers. And let's take a look at Chelsea for this one. In defence, it is Josh Achiampong and Wesley Fofana playing alongside each other in centre-half. Sam mentioned Marco Palestra, who has shown what he can do in a Chelsea shirt, once again appearing at right back. It is a strong side named by Alonso that includes Cole Palmer, who sat at the Juventus defeat with a minor issue, as he's welcome back in the lineup. Plus there's a first involved for Pedro Neto, a late arrival to the travelling party after playing for Portugal at the World Cup. Plus both João Pedro and Danny Welbeck both featuring once again from the start. Well, for AC Milan under Ruben Amorim, as we know, it's a system, the 3-4-2-1 that he has deployed at Sporting in Manchester United, that he's used with the Rossoneri during pre-season. There's an old Chelsea old boy in the team in Ruben Loftus-Cheek, plus a further two for Kyle Tomori and Christopher Nkunku on the bench. Rafael Leao, who in the next month may be moving away from Milan, is in the lineup, as he will play just behind Francesco Camarda, the 18-year-old, already a scorer in pre-season, starts ahead of their record signing, Gonzalo Ramos. João Pedro is going to give chase here, and he's managed to get ahead of De Winter. Took the shot on, but Torriani in the way of it, as Chelsea almost managed to get themselves in front. Terracciano to Chukwueze, the Nigerian. His cross is looking for Camardo, who was trying the spectacular effort, and Modric taking it on, but Sanchez will comfortably see it past him.
Yeah, Champong at the far post dealing with that, no problem at all, just as the young centre forward was poised.
As now Welbeck hits it. Off target with that attempt, but it had Torriani diving.
You may have actually just clipped the outside of the post. I love that from Palestra. Kind of outside to in run, mixing up his game.
João Pedro just getting away from Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Pedro Neto hitting it. Torriani down and saving. One ball signalled against Marco Palestra, but full marks to Torriani for keeping out Neto.
Yeah, brilliant, João Pedro. And it's a difficult one to get the power, that, for Neto. Works the goalkeeper.
Beautiful 1-2 between João Pedro and Pedro Neto. Just a little bit behind Welbeck. It's not quite over yet.
Covered all spaces really diligently. AC Milan, when it's got into that wide area, ball's coming in just a yard or so out for Danny Welbeck to take under the spell.
Here's now Palestra looking to get the better of Chukwueze. Along the floor, João Pedro is leaning back just that little bit too much as he sends it skywards.
And look at the space afforded to João Pedro. It's the best chance of the game by a distance.
So on the corner yet again, it is Moises Caicedo. He's right in there, João Pedro's header! And there is the opening goal of the game. João Pedro, who has already managed to score in pre-season for Chelsea, has managed to do so again. And follows up the strikes against Western Sydney Wanderers. They're scoring the opening goal here against Milan as they lead with half-time, fast approaching here in Jakarta.
Perfect little glance into the far corner. They've looked threatening from set pieces, from corners throughout.
Here comes Pedro Neto, taken on Bartesaghi. Delivered in to João Pedro! It's him again. 2 for him, 2 for Chelsea. And it's an absolutely lightning start to the second half for Blues, and it's come courtesy of João Pedro.
Yeah, great ball in from Neto, and Pedro just tiptoeing around the back and gets enough purchase on that.
Lavia on the corner, Caicedo! And what a finish that is! Take a bow, Moises Caicedo. Wonderful volley. And Chelsea have managed to score two very quick second-half goals.
Well, you love to see it. Echoes of Paul Scholes, was it, all those years ago from Manchester United on the edge of the D. I mean, that's even more culture to finish.
Jackson has done brilliantly to turn away from Gabia. On now to Kenda. Palestra taking the shot on, but can't get it beyond Torriani as Chelsea construct a nice move which Palestra's hit wide. Jackson gets the run from Palmer, first time effort. Couldn't get it away from Torriani, however. And now with Palestra. Chelsea looking for number 4. Kenda. Gets the shot away. Smacks off the post. Excellent play by Kenda and almost made it 4-0.
It's not the goalkeeper, is it? It's the upright.
Jackson. Just trying to get the better of Vladimirov, which he's done. Can he go it alone? Off the post it goes from Nicholas Jackson. And he might feel he could have made that 4-0.
I mean, even when he's made that touch, you feel that Vladimirov is favourite. So it's the mobility, it's the strength there as well, the right arm into the defender. And yeah, I'm not going to be critical of that attempt because he does everything right.
It's a beautiful ball into Esteval. Will it be number 4? Not quite. Straight at Torriani, who stood tall to keep out Esteval.
Well, it's a rarity, isn't it? You're just anticipating the goalkeeper going down there. But as you say, he stays big, stays on his feet.
And by Esteval this time. Target was Anselmino. And then it's hit by Kenda. Sweetly struck. Torriani was beaten, but it beats the post.
Peach of a strike. Couldn't have caught it better.
So that will be it in Jakarta as Chelsea get a comfortable win this evening in the Indonesian capital. They would score the first of their 3 goals in first half stoppage time with João Pedro heading in a Moises Caicedo corner, and 2 very early goals in the second half would put the game to bed and put them out of sight of Milan, with goals coming from João Pedro again from a beautiful delivery from Pedro Neto, and then the third coming in from a quite sensational strike by Moises Caicedo. Sam Parkin, upon reflection, yes, it's Chelsea's best performance of pre-season, but there was certainly a lot to like about it.
Yeah, I'm going to try and not get too carried away, but yeah, loads to like. Obviously, the first glimpse at a new system, and I think collectively really got to grips with it about midpoint of the first half. Second half, once the goals went in, it went 2-0, 3-0. It was a little bit of a coast against a disjointed Milan, but real credit to the guys for the way they carried out what was a new set of instructions, and some really good individual performances in there to add. I really like Fofana's attitude tonight, first and foremost, his attitude to defend. Palestra off the left-hand side, very good, very good. 90 minutes from Lavia, a real positive. And of course, João Pedro getting the 2 goals to take some confidence, hopefully, into the season after what he did last year in that centre-forward berth.
In Indonesia, Chelsea have got their second win